Hello.
Hello! We are here, kids. We're ready. It's great. Everything's good in the hood, as I always say. Wait,
And,
I never said that.
and the first thing he does is steal the intro from me.
My God, what have I done? Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
How dare you? Maybe just
Literally,
hurry up.
for once, we can actually look into each other's direction.
Yeah.
Comically. I've got you on the wrong side because you're on that monitor, and I'm looking that way because we should be on the other side. But whatever.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you know how it is. Oh my God, maybe if I cheer him up with the jelly baby.
I'd like a jelly baby, please.
Jelly baby, here we go. You can have the purple one.
Well, hello, kids. We're back again to look at some of our old stuff.
Yes.
Yes. Which is why we're on the movie one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Good.
So we're going to be doing 3 videos today. Just 3.
Yes.
No more, no less.
No less.
Well, maybe less if a meteorite hits us and wipes out the stream, in which case there's not really
Let's
a lot
hope
to
to God
do
that
about
doesn't
that.
happen.
But, fingers crossed, that doesn't happen. And how are you, Railway? You good?
What are
the 3 mics? Oh, well, you'll just have to wait and see.
Wait and see.
There is a way of finding out, but that's all I'll say.
That's right. Like, no, you cannot watch.
You are good. Excellent. Ooh, cryptic, excellent. I know. Hate that, right?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Well, I don't really see much chance of... Well, chance, point,
chance,
point. Yeah, we're screwing it up. We're professionals. Very
professional.
Very professionals. Yes. But I don't see much point in waiting, do you? I can't believe it's August already.
I know.
I still can't believe it's not butter.
Yes.
I found a reel earlier today that was from Jaws, and it was Mayor Vaughn just saying August on repeat.
Uh-huh.
You know, from the line where he
Are you gonna get this thing down here in August?
Yeah.
Some of the kings get down here in June.
No. It's when he says like if we hire Quint to kill the shark now, we can at least save August. And he goes, August.
Oh, Rose. August.
It's just that, but it's just that on a loop. It was a stupid ass reel, which I wouldn't have remembered if someone hadn't said it's August already. But it is crazy. The years going by, and indeed, so is the decade and the century, and we haven't got much time left.
Oh, come on, there's always time. Just like there's always time for Jell-O.
That's true. It
is me, but the older you get, the quicker time seems to go.
There is a name for that, but I can't remember what it is.
Dementia.
No, I don't think it is. I think there's an actual scientific name for that concept. I think it's because as you become an adult, you get busier, so you don't notice the time slip away, like trying to hold sand and just running between your fingers.
That the end is near.
But I'm gonna spoil what the first video is.
Oh boy! Ah!
Literally, there is no way you can't guess it from that.
No, unless you've seen the video already.
That gives everything away.
That's right.
I mean, you know that I'm in it. You know that I'm wearing a green hoodie, like I do in absolutely no other videos but this one. And it's in that room, which I've only done one video. How many views does it have? Well, it's about to have one more. Well, I suppose technically it's not, because it's already got.
Oh, you're so clever, Mike.
On it. I know.
Clever.
You'll find that out. But I'm going to shrink you down to size, and I'm going to shrink me down to size, and then
get it good, kids.
We're going to be side by side for once. Ooh, look at that! How cool is that?
Hi.
Hey.
Yes.
Can you pinprick?
Yes.
Oh, that hurt.
Oh, don't worry, Michael. It's all about the miracle clothing. Hello, Mike. Hello, Mike.
Were we both doing Jurassic Park from the start?
Yeah.
Or did it just turn into that? Yeah, because that's what I was doing.
And then eventually we all become dinosaurs.
Dino? DNA?
Dino DNA.
I thought I did the voice okay there.
No, you did.
So I will do you in this video, Mike, and Phantom.
Oh, Christ.
I was 22,
Let's see, this is 2019, so...
Oh, this one wasn't 2019. This is...
That was. That's when the new Godzilla King of the Monsters came out.
You're right, yeah.
My memory isn't
It
good.
is 2019. Why was I on 2015? No, I was... I would have been like 24 then. Sorry, 24 or 25, depending on when we put it out.
Here, let me see.
Mike looks like a young... I look like a young
I'm 32.
version of Phantom.
Oh. Oh man, if you've seen the young version of me, you disagree.
I mean...
I was 32. I was about 31 or 32.
Yes. I mean, I like to think I look like a young version of me, personally. Unless I've regenerated since then.
To be fair, I think you definitely, no more baby cheeks, no more baby face. It's all gone, dude.
I know. It's all gristled and big.
Yeah, it's okay. It builds character. It really does.
I cry when I look into the mirror. I cry. Okay. Anyway,
who are you? Who am I?
maybe Mr. Cool joins us later, but for now, let's get this show going.
Let's do it.
And yes, it's Godzilla 2014 then. Yes, it is.
Yes.
I knew why you were asking. I just thought I'd give you that one.
Oh shit, did I give it away?
Hello and welcome to Good or Bad. There's a new Godzilla movie out, which means I am compelled to look at the last one. Yeah. That's right, Gareth Edwards' 2014 movie, which relaunched
should be able to hear
Godzilla,
it okay now.
Which I believe is the third movie simply titled Godzilla. It's as bad as Halloween for names. It really is.
Seriously.
Now I do wonder, what with this being a Godzilla review, how long it will be before...
the background
Hello! Voice. Yes, that.
So Godzilla, did you just love it?
Yeah, I do, but...
Okay, are we gonna have some problems?
Look, I do like it, I really do. But the movie has some fairly big problems. But when
we'll
it's
find
good,
out after.
Don't know how it is.
When it's not, I find it a little bland.
Hey, you take that back!
Well, this should be fun. Godzilla, everyone!
Is it good? Is it bad?
Find out. Because it can only be one or the other.
Right. With the riff, as I was called back then.
Actually, no, you'd already started Phantom,
Right,
but I forced you to come back as this one last.
Oh, that's right. So nobody would know who the hell I was.
Amazing.
I agree, and firstly, let's just say, Godzilla looks great. Honestly, in my opinion, he looks better than he's ever
Still holds
done
up.
in any other movie.
The design looks great, and the CGI totally 100% backs it up.
Yeah, remember, that was one problem we both had with the 98 movie. The design was good, not very Godzilla-y, but it was still good. But the CGI was a massive letdown. But in this movie, that's
definitely got
the day.
music balance
at all.
And
Another
yes,
thing
you
you have
did.
to get right, and this is arguably one of the more important aspects of the CGI or the design, is the scale of the monster, compared to its environment. Godzilla in particular looks huge, which is because he is surrounded by skyscrapers, and we get numerous shots of seeing him from a
981 views.
perspective.
You're right, the movie does do a good job with that. But I just want to mention
We'll have to watch it
the
19 more
98
times.
movie again. I promise it's the last time. Second to last time. Maybe. I know we both hated on that movie in our review, but if I could go back and say one more thing about it, it would be that it actually does a pretty good job with that as well. I mean, I know Godzilla is smaller in that movie.
What are you talking about? The creature in that movie continuously changes sizes.
You are right, and there's also something else we didn't mention in our review. But my point still stands.
I was so emotionless.
Inconsistent or not,
I really love
did a
talking
good job
about it. It's
showing
kind
the
of like
size
how I
of the
was during
creature.
my blue.
And honestly,
It's directed
it's
by M.
the
Night
same
Shyamalan.
techniques that this movie uses. So I kind of just
God.
wanted to
What?
backtrack a
No.
little and give some credit to the movie that everyone, including us, bitched about so much.
Okay, but this movie has one scene that blows anything that the 98 film had out of the water, especially when it comes to Godzilla from a human's perspective. The
already doing
motherfucking Halo jump! One scene in this movie
That was
has
pretty
soldiers
cool.
jumping
It
from
will
a
inevitably
plane,
get to
descending
1,000
into the
views.
city that has been ripped apart by
Never.
monsters. And on the way down, we see
He's
this in
gonna
a
do. He's gonna
first-person
send
view,
all his
and
friends
it
so he
works
can get it up to 1,000. So he can do
Oh, no,
Spider-Man.
man.
Yeah, because
I
we
said
have seen
it will
so
inevitably
many cities
get to
in
1,000
so many
views.
Never,
movies being
never.
destroyed in the past, but you really feel it in this scene, more so than you do in movies like The Avengers or Transformers, or any other movie with a budget big enough to blow up a city.
And now for the other monsters, which are the Mutos, as they're called in the film. They were created from scratch for this movie, and honestly, they don't look all that good.
Really? I thought they looked okay.
What? It looks
They
like
look
the
a bit like
Cloverfield monster
staplers.
had a baby with a pterodactyl.
Okay, so you don't like the
And
Mutos
Geiger.
in this movie,
And Geiger.
and I will agree that they don't really stick in your memory or
They're okay.
anything, but they do serve their purpose for this movie.
Meaning they give Godzilla something to
Scripted.
fight. Yeah, sure, you know.
Your audio
that,
is better
but
than mine.
Do they have to look so boring
How
and
that-
generic?
Oh, it is. You have all
Well,
the gear,
you
dude.
could argue that Godzilla
Oh, I
looks
didn't then.
boring.
It was
And
just the
from
camera.
day one, he looks like a
Oh.
big dinosaur. That's his design.
Recorded
It's
up
not
myself.
original, it's not very interesting, but it works. Therefore, I have no problem with it. Therefore, I have no problem with the Muto design either.
Well, I guess we'll have to agree to disagree.
Like on
Look
so
at
many
this.
things.
Haven't we grown so much? At one point, we would have had a massive bitch fit.
I
with
agree.
each
I
other
remember
over
this.
But now, years
Oh,
later,
you
remember this
muted
joke.
me.
we can agree that you are wrong and I am right, and I will mute you while we move on to something else. So the sound design for this movie is great. The emphasis it puts on the SFX for the destruction and the gunfire is pitch perfect.
Might try that on the live streams, you know.
Look, it's still going. One
I
second.
know.
You fucking
Like-
pussy bitch!
So, we're talking about the sound design now.
I got it.
Oh, I love the sound design. Godzilla's roar gives me chills.
I love
I'm
that
surprised
switch.
that that's where you start talking
That was a
about
good
the sound
switch.
effects.
Oh, come on. It's the most iconic thing about Godzilla, and this movie nails it.
Fair enough. So we agree then. It's a damn good sounding movie.
And yeah, Muto did look like
That
a
didn't really
cross
make
between
any sense.
Gigan,
But you get what I'm trying to say.
a
The music
spider
is
and a
great
giant
too.
bat.
Composer
can see
Alexander
that, especially with
did a
the-
good job with the soundtrack. And it comes into play.
Are they the same glasses I'm wearing as now?
At the end of the movie.
For the 98 Godzilla. Yeah, I think they are. Right? I mean. Oh, this is great. Yeah.
Which brings us to the
I
action.
look
Oh
after them very
God,
well.
was it so good?
No,
This
there's just
movie
similar
takes its
design.
time to build
Different
up the
glasses.
action, and the payoff is oh so worth the wait.
Ah!
What is it?
Well, okay, yeah, the fight was great. The action
picked
was
similar
great.
designs.
Can't fault that. But I
Yes.
might just disagree whether the build
You
was
just like
any
our
good.
black frames.
But let's just talk about the fight for now, and we'll go over the build-up when we talk about the story.
Okay, so yeah, the fight is incredible at the end of the movie. You have the two Mutos trying to take down Godzilla, and they do give him a hell of a fight. They can slam on each other into buildings, and just, you know, just the wolves just knock him around. And when he breaks out the nuclear breath, and we see it charge up in the dark, it is so epic.
Yeah, I took my glasses off.
When he uses his nuclear breath again,
So he didn't
it
have to
finishes
look
off
at
the
me.
last Muto, and it goes
I
right
know.
down his throat, and it just, oh my god, it's like one of my favorite scenes in any Godzilla movie.
It is a good. Oh, it's the sound. That's why. Oh, okay. That's why.
And it's like this movie is saying, no, that Godzilla from 1998 is not the real Godzilla. This is fucking Godzilla.
So you like the fight? That's what we can take away from this bit of the
I
video.
don't know, did I just enter a boring
You have
phase of my
some
line
form of
delivery?
appreciation for
I think
it.
so.
It's just so good.
You were still
You know
finding
what?
your.
I
You
agree.
were still
It
finding
is damn
your.
good, but it's not the only action.
I think I was in a transition between like my hyperactive,
the rest of the
To
action
now-
angry Mike, and
reaction
then
to the action.
what I
in
kind of
ours.
became
we see the human soldiers, including our main character, who we will get to in a moment.
It was like,
trying to survive
I've gone through my hormonal phase, I'm done with my hormones, now I'm just like,
Yeah.
I took some Dramamine, I'm feeling kind of hazy, and now I just
The
want to
movie
go.
uses them more as tools to make the shots of the monsters more effective, which I agree
He's on about
with,
whale fall again.
because the monsters are the
Oh,
stars
goddamn
here,
you.
not the humans.
Welcome
You
back
did
to
it.
the whale fall
Slowly
stream.
This movie is definitely
The Whale
not
Fall stream
bad
has
or
continued
anything,
once
but
again.
you're right. That's definitely not where the budget went. But it would be wrong if it was. So I definitely can't fault the movie for that.
Neither can I. But what I can fault when it comes to the main characters is that, aside from maybe one or two of them, they are all boring. Especially our main character, Ford Brody, who is played by Aaron Taylor Johnson.
The last wall
who
fall
is
you'll
quite
ever have.
honestly about as interesting
whale
as
fall.
a pile of bricks.
Wall fall the
And
sequel.
it is
Gotta
not
get strapped
his
to the wall.
acting skill. I have
Whale
seen
Fall
him
2.
do a lot of fun
Whale Fall 2.
watching other films
The
like
whale trapped to the
Kick-Ass
wall.
and Avengers Age of
I
Ultron.
said that 3
And
times
I know
fast.
what you might be thinking.
I tell you
But
what,
they are
I hope
different
I'm
genres. They both have
less
lots of
bland
comedy
in
to
the
play
next one we
around
watch.
with. Well,
I know.
to that I say, you are right, but at the same time, you're completely wrong, because you don't have to make your characters boring just because there aren't jokes to make them funny. So they wanted to make
True.
Godzilla serious. Fine. But other movies managed to be serious while also having well-written characters. And honestly, I don't
The first
find it
Godzilla
hard to
movie
explain
from
this since
1951.
it's so fucking obvious. But yeah,
minus- minus
one rare time I
yeah,
dropped an
that's
F-bomb.
right. His character
you
being
did.
so dull
Yeah.
and so
Wall
forgettable
fall. I said wall
is one of
fall.
my major gripes with this movie.
That's a
Especially
wolf that
considering
eats a
we spent
guy
so
and
much
it
time
just
with
ends
him.
up in there or something.
And as I said, there are other boring characters, but that's forgivable. But they give us a boring main character, which just sucks and lets
I
down
think
an
he used to
otherwise
kick
good
ass,
movie.
but not anymore.
Yeah, but his dad was awesome. His father is played by Bryan Cranston.
I
This
really
is
wish
all
Bryan
into this
survived
movie. In
until the
fact,
end.
Cranston actually gives
Yeah, I
a really
know.
over-the-top performance to where it would come off as cheesy,
Yeah,
but
he
he
was
manages
funny.
to dial it down in the right amount.
It could be.
He is
It could
very
just
good
be
at doing
me.
that. He pulls it off in
Slur
many
alert.
other movies, and of course TV shows like Breaking Bad.
True enough, Joe Brody
Really?
was
I-
one
I-
of the better characters.
I think his
in
audio
this
is a
movie.
bit better than
But the
mine.
film shoots itself in the foot by killing him off in the
Maybe it's the
first
person
half
that
of
I
the
don't know.
movie.
That was one thing I wish they didn't do.
As
Me
for
too.
other characters that I liked Dr.
Yay.
Serizawa, who is played by Ken Watanabe, who added a serious tone to
Watanabe.
this movie that honestly isn't that easy to
I
add
know
to a
Japanese
monster. Because it's
pronunciation.
so easy for a monster
I should know.
movie to
I'm
look
an
like
expert.
it's trying to take itself too seriously.
Yeah, I always get
And
told
this
off for my
movie does
pronunciation
take
of
itself
Japanese names.
seriously, but it doesn't
Is it
overplay
Takamiro?
You do
No, it's
genuinely
I just
realised
feel
it's the
like a lot is
audio
at stake throughout this
from
movie,
the
but
review.
it does it in
Ah,
a way
yeah.
where it isn't
Our voices
shoving
are the
all
same.
that importance in your
Except
face.
I am not talking
Independence
like
Day is
this.
a good example of this, I think.
know.
Like Independence
Jeff
Day is a good
Goldblum's
example of this.
character
Jeff
is written
Goldblum's
in a
character
way
is written
that
in a
he's
way.
pushing how
stop.
serious and how
It's like an
important
echo.
what we are seeing is.
Yeah, but I was
But it
sick.
just
It was
comes
kind
off
of
as
scary
cheesy.
there
And
for a
can I just
minute.
say, I love Independence Day. It's a lot of fun.
Yes.
Goofy, but a lot of fun.
I mean, it was
But you just have
a
those
tribute
scenes
to
like
those old
his
50s
infamous
B movies of science fiction.
scene, which is used to build up everything that's coming, but it just comes off as corny. Okay, yes, he isn't a main character like Goldblum was, but he is essentially playing the same role. He is the one staring at the screens, explaining things, and conveying how likely it is that everyone's going to get killed to death. But he does it with facial expressions, not one-liners, which is why it works so much better. And my god, have I gone on about his character way more than I thought I would.
Wait, what are we talking about? I kind of zoned out there while you were babbling.
Okay.
I don't blame you.
I like to point out that
Hey,
Ford's wife in this
hey, Mike.
movie is just another dull character.
That's
She's
going to be
played
in
by
my
Elizabeth
Who
Olsen,
Framed
who
Roger
also
Rabbit
stars as
script.
Scarlet Witch
Sorry,
in
I just didn't
Marvel.
want to.
Which is funny because Aaron
You gotta
Taylor
boom.
Johnson played her
I'll forward
brother
to that.
Quicksilver in one of those movies.
That's going to be fun.
Which I bring up because in one movie they both appeared in together. They showed so much chemistry working together. Yet in Godzilla it just feels so forgettable whenever we see them with each other. And it goes to show you how poorly written some of these characters really are. They aren't unwatchably bad, just not very engaging.
No, I have seen things that are unwatchably bad, and nothing in this movie even comes close to coming close to the kind of bad that I've seen. So,
Alex
what
Scott,
exactly
1,000
happens
yards
in
to...
this movie?
The movie opens in 90s
like
Japan in a
after
fictional
last season.
nuclear-powered
I think
city.
I was referring to that.
Seaford's mother
Yeah.
died in what is said to be a natural disaster.
But his
You know,
father's
well,
convinced
you
it's anything
live down the street.
but
Which street? The
natural.
one down the
The
road.
movie then jumps forward in time, and now Ford is all grown up and is coming home from a tour in a bomb disposal squad when he gets a phone call telling him
Well,
that
they
his
were-
father has been arrested for trying to sneak into the still quarantined city they used to live in. So he flies out there to bail him out, gives him a lecture, and then is very easily convinced to help him sneak in. And this is all because
Mike
he is
at bedtime.
reading seismic
It would
activity
be
that
reading
he
the
believes
story.
matches up with the readings
Concept.
all those years ago. And indeed they do.
Yes, Mike.
You see, he believes that the earthquake was caused by something underneath the nuclear power plant talking. Now it's talking again, only this time something responds. Which is why when they are arrested and taken to the people investigating this phenomenon,
I'm kind of
the monster
surprised that we
breaks
did
out
like
and tramples
a
its way out of
basically a
town.
character
Killing
review for
poor
the first
Mr.
portion, and
Cranston
then
as
we
it
went into the
does
plot
so.
summary.
Which is when anyone
Yeah,
watching this
it was a weird
went,
transition, wasn't it?
"Aw, but I liked him. I mean, yeah, sure, kill him off, but do it at the end of the movie.
So
Something.
saddened by his loss, he makes his way home to his family.
Which is when the monster known as Muto, which stands for Massive
I can look back on comments on the videos.
Unidentified Organism, shows
Oh, yeah?
up.
Gareth Edwards said that these
We'll have
were
a quick look at them
basically
after.
the UFO of monsters.
After it ends.
And guess who
It's all
turns up
about
to
Mike.
fight it?
The big
Like, it's just wanker and keeps it a
Although all the movie does here is whet our appetites for a big monster fight.
which it delivers on.
Yeah, in like another 30 minutes from now. We're already 50 minutes in.
It's
I only watched
called
half of it and fell asleep and came back to
Which
it
would be
later.
fine if we had interesting and engaging characters, but we don't. So all we're left with is listening to what they say and hoping it makes sense. Also, when the attack
I'm
happened,
emoting
Ford
a
was
little
trying
bit.
to get some kid back to his
A
parents,
little bit, yeah.
who got separated from them.
But you need to
before
have
the
more
attack.
jokes about cakes.
And then afterwards, he easily
All the
finds
jokes
the
about
parents,
cakes.
and that's that for that storyline.
From your
Barely
my
any point in
Valentine
doing
review.
it.
I needed
But
to
the
get
story
beat
does
up
make
by
sense.
PNG
But the child thing was
Godzilla.
pointless.
Yes.
You're
Yes,
pointless!
you did.
That's just hurtful.
So, with Godzilla being seen since
There we go.
1954, where they presume they killed him during the events of the first movie.
I like that they tied that in.
And as a die-hard
Agree.
Godzilla fan, I love that decision.
But yes, now that they know he is alive, they start trying to figure out how he fits into everything.
So basically, Godzilla appeared in the response to the Mutos
Is he
emerging.
waiting for
The
it to
movie
talk to you?
explains that he has been
What?
listening to the Mutos talk, and that he is the great equalizer.
Godzilla wants to destroy them and restore balance.
So basically, Godzilla is the good monster and the Mutos are the bad monsters.
And the rest of the movie at this point is setting up a big-ass fight between them.
But because of plot, there is now a nuclear bomb in the middle of the city, which they either have to defuse or get as far away from the city as possible. So it's a good thing the film went out of its way earlier to tell us he works in bomb disposal. It's nice when things come full circle, isn't it?
So they deal with the bomb.
And then Godzilla sorts out the Mutos. And then the movie has a quick, oh no, did he die too moment?
But Warner Brothers smelt more money, so he lives.
And off he goes into the sea. And I love that the people are basically just cheering him on as he walks past. But anyway, that's where the movie ends. So, did you like the story of Godzilla?
I did, but I wish there was more Godzilla in it. I get that Edwards wanted to build up Godzilla in the same way Spielberg did with the shark in Jaws, but honestly, there's no point in doing that. We know Godzilla already. We know what he looks like.
I disagree with you on that, partly. Because while I do wish there was more Godzilla in the movie because everyone else was just so boring, I don't think that you can say that you don't need to build up to Godzilla because we know him already. Especially when you use Jaws as an example, because we knew even in the 70s what a shark looks like, more than we will ever know what Godzilla looks like because one is real
I
and
guess
well
that's
documented, the other is a made-up creature. Now, you can laugh at the irony that Godzilla in this movie looks better than the shark from Jaws, but this being a new interpretation of Godzilla, if you show him right away, you may cheapen him for the rest of the movie.
Years,
but you have to agree,
of technology.
It would have been a lot better if there was more of him in it.
Oh, absolutely. But only because the rest of the characters are boring.
Well, to be honest, they're not really
Anyway,
comparable.
I said I was going to mention the 98 movie one last time. This is that time. We have both said multiple things that this movie does better than that movie. But honestly, hands down, the 98 movie
It's okay, we eventually got more
had better characters. I mean, granted,
still
they
getting
were
more.
memorable for being corny stereotypes. But isn't that better than just being memorable for being forgettable?
And I can't believe I'm going to say this, but my God, you're right. That Abomination actually did something legitimately better than this movie.
But hey, let's just hope that the new Godzilla movie, King of the Monsters, does a better job. And just looking at the trailer, it looks pretty good.
Yep.
Ooh, fingers crossed.
You have been watching Good or Bad, and I'll see you next time.
Long live the king.
Love that pose.
Thank you. It was used for... Oh no, wait, no, it wasn't used for that part. It was the other one where I'm like, hello! It was Doubtfire like, hello!
Oh, there we go. Thank you for watching.
There's that.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Toodle,
Goodbye. I hope you come back later.
Okay. Oh, we got a few comments.
Yeah.
Okay, before I read them, I will say that I did not that was my least favorite of our crossovers that we've rewatched.
Yeah,
so far.
it was very
and that's because of me.
One-sided.
That's because of me. You definitely did a better job recording that than I did. You emoted way more. I was boring and as bland as hell. Like with the first one, Godzilla versus King Kong versus Godzilla. Like we were both on it, and it worked so well. I look back at it now, and I'm still happy with it. Godzilla as well, or Zilla as well. But the only thing I did wrong there, I think, was the music balancing.
It was just one minor thing, really.
I got the music balancing better in this one. However, I was just so dull in it. It's just like Jesus Christ.
Well, I really, really enjoyed the film. But you know what else I enjoyed?
It's like grow a personality.
Personality, boom, personality.
Yeah, it wasn't your favorite. I get it. It's there's that can be a reason, but there's also other things. So anyway, we have got some comments. Why don't you have more subscribers? Nice comments. You're deadly funny. Not in this one, I wasn't. But thank you for the compliment. I was kind of hoping you were going to mention how Japan said those versions of Godzilla looked like he put on some weight.
Oh. Oh, he hasn't been in the spotlight for a while. That happens,
He looked like he'd been, like the old comment. I did like it. I'm not unliking it.
Not yet.
I honestly liked most of the human characters in this movie. Also, no way in hell is any of the dumbass stereotypes in the 98 Godzilla better than anyone in Godzilla 2014. At least the 2014 actors gave a great performance and actually had fleshed out motivations.
Yeah. I guess I can't argue there.
Can I read the comments from the 98 review?
Man.
And King Kong versus Godzilla?
On you, man.
Probably real quick, because there are going to be more of them, and we are on a thing of... There's just like an hour left of this stream. We do have two other videos as well. When it comes out, King of the Monsters. We did do that years later. Sweet, just in time for King of the Monsters. That was deliberate. I like the 2014 Godzilla film. Granted, it has major flaws, but at least they gave us Godzilla that looked right. Yeah, they did.
Or felt like them anyway.
But I will admit the 98 film had more things than what 2014 had. But it just didn't feel like a Godzilla film. That makes sense. It seems like its own thing, despite having the name Godzilla, which is very true.
I agree.
But still had a tiny soft spot for the 98 movie because the creature looked so awesome. 2014 gave us a compelling story that, with Cranston's character, it made me feel for him and what he lost when he lost his wife. That was a good intro. I like everything about Cranston in that. It's just Cranston isn't in it enough. He should have died towards the end, I think. In a similar way to Vera Farmiga's character in King of the Monsters. I think that's how they should have played Cranston.
Yeah, I agree.
But that is a common criticism, isn't it? But he dies in the first half of the film. Yeah, he mentions that. And when Godzilla shows up, they did that thing. Godzilla keeps showing up, and then they'd cut to random other things. So they tease the fight, and then they just cut. But the problem is they cut to boring things. That was the issue.
What if they cut to like someone having sex? Would that have made it less boring? I mean,
depends. If it's a boring sex scene, I'd have died and come back as a ghost and then time travel.
2 old people fucking like, honey, you still got it in?
I've heard of cocktails, but this is ridiculous. The atomic breath is worth it. Yeah, the atomic breath was good.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The start of it.
This is a long comment, but you got to be patient. But the film does what the film lacks. But the film does lack a bit during the second act. I'll agree with that. I think the Mutos are fine. Yes, the comparison between them is uncanny.
Yeah.
But what Muto has that Clover doesn't is flight. I suppose that's true.
That's true. It's true.
Flight and EMP. And that's what makes them unique. Their EMP nullifies Godzilla's ray. At least that's what I thought happened. I don't think it nullified the atomic breath. I just think they were managing to interrupt him before he could fire it off until the actual end where he got them.
Exactly.
Because he always, like, when he started going, like, he'd get knocked into a building and that would, like, throw him off. It was only when he got, like, that one good hit on him. Like, I didn't take it that it did that.
I will phrase something I remember from Mystery Science Theater 3000 when they did Godzilla versus Megalon. Crow T-Robot, this guy, asked Joel, he's like, so I want to ask, how come he doesn't go straight for the flame, I imagine? And then Joel responded with, because the man is a professional. The man is a real class act.
I remember. Yeah, I think you sold me that.
Yeah, I did.
One. Yeah. Going to do Kong Skull Island next because it's the sequel to King of the Monsters. I never did Kong Skull Island, did I? And we never did King Kong versus Godzilla either. Godzilla versus Kong. Godzilla 2014 has a lot of great elements, but I feel like the film had a lot of issues, and it honestly disappoints me to watch and think about it. Yeah. But yeah.
Well,
that
you know, I mean, like I said, but you know what? We got better films down the road. Oh,
indeed.
Here there too much. If we didn't have this, we wouldn't have the rest, and if it didn't succeed, then we wouldn't have what we have now. So, if we take that into consideration, I'm glad we have it. I'm glad it's here. I'm glad it succeeded. And I'm glad it gave us more fun films and to find up down the road. Yes, we will look at other comments very quick.
Yes, I'm pulling them up now. Right. Godzilla versus King Kong, and that one.
Hello and welcome to Good or Bad.
Shut up.
You know what's really good about this is you can never see my eyebrows.
Hello?
What? Never know my eyes. They got blonder.
Ah.
Merged into my face. Oh, someone just wants to have his comments read out loud. Oh, Chris.
Ah. Waha!
There we go.
Okay, so yeah, we've obviously got a few more top selected comments. Yeah.
Holy God.
Well,
yeah,
the 60,
the
the
65. Like
65.
fucking 11 years ago.
It is, yeah. So, yeah,
Christ.
quite a while. Mike Grayson,
So
love
weird.
this video. Mike, say already there's more enthusiasm for this one because this one is way better. Honestly, if this one was like what the first one was, I don't know how many we would have got on, but whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah, so I love this video. The crossover with both of you made the video 100 times better. See, you got to get some love.
Yes.
I know I've beat this horse to death before. If you like creature books, then check out Meg by... Oh, this was before the film, wasn't it? 2015.
Oh, wow, that's right.
Way,
it did have a
way
book
before the
that.
film.
That's right.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
It's like Jurassic Park. The book. Great plot, great science, and great characters. But it's way more violent. And more violent than the film was.
That's true.
And I like the film for what it is, but I do wish it did up the violence. But it wanted to be
That's why I like the sequel. That's why I like the sequel.
I think they both wanted to be those, like, you know, they wanted to be the big Hollywood blockbuster type things, so they couldn't, you know, niche down on the violence.
Okay.
It deals with Megalodon. Yeah, the rest of that is just talking about Megalodon. And maybe I can tackle Jurassic Park 3 and Alien Resurrection, both of which I've checked off in the years since.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of Godzilla, but I'm not that big of a fan with a Godzilla toy figure. Oh, someone wasn't hugged enough as a child.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you get people like that. Horror Show Entertainment. Good old Brian. He was... I think his current channel's like Horror Shark. He's also an author and he writes creature feature books like Dorsal Fin.
Nice.
I think no, it's Dorsal One, Evil Eyes. There's a whole bunch of them. Like I keep meaning to read them. So yeah, I mean, his is a channel definitely worth checking out. His full name's Brian Gatto. Definitely worth a go.
I'll have to check it out.
And he was commenting on my videos since way back in 2014 on my Raptor one. Yay, first crossover episode. I remember Matthias. Oh, yes. Do Sadako versus Kaka. Also checked out.
Oh, yes.
As my most viewed video.
That was because it was good.
Hey, Mac, could you review the movie Battleship or Max or G.I. Joe? I have done none of them. Also at 11:09, the video You Don't Mess with My Boy. Harambe, what's 11:09? Oh, yeah.
Donkey Kong. You don't mess with King Kong. And my look was priceless.
It was. You know, I had to pay people to beat me up to actually get you to give that look.
That's right.
Yeah, just a
it's a living.
Yeah. Who's that asshole?
Who's this one?
This anime schmanime 87.
Oh yeah, that guy.
He sounds like a wrong un, doesn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's a knob. That's what he is.
In case
I'm learning stuff from watching British television.
Out. It's him. Yeah.
Heard that.
Where somebody tries to wake me up. Was that away? Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Insane.
Just go away, leave me alone.
No, I like being a hermit.
Frankenstein Conqueror conquers the world. Yeah, I never did that.
Yeah.
What's next after that one? That person got some emojis going on there, which came immediately after that one. Nothing in between. Nothing at all in between. Okay, fine. I'll read the rest of it. Who's here after Mike's recent live stream? Technically, we all are again. We came back. Let's read more.
Demand.
Because I am. Do like Alien. I still need to do Alien versus Predator. I still do.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised you didn't do that one.
Luckily, the Kong. Well, I did work through the Alien films, and then I wanted to work through the Predator films, and then I wanted to do AVP after that.
I see.
Luckily, the Kong Skull Island shows why King Kong is more. Monsterverse is so big.
We're talking.
He don't
big.
eat
We're talking
fruits
10
and
inches.
vegetables. He eats
And
giant
berry
octopuses.
juice. And berry juice. Oh,
Is
wait, that's the
Kaiju
other
Riffic spelt with 1 R or 2?
It's, I think it's 1 R. Kaiju horrific. Oh, horrific. It's 2 F's, I believe. Terrific.
He got it wrong. Sorry, Yo Graham Cracker. He comes into the stream now and again.
He does.
I only posted that 3 years ago. I'm sorry.
He was pretty cool. He was pretty rad.
I'm sorry I didn't. I'm going to like his comment.
Liked 11 years later.
No, 3 years later. Only 3. Single
only
digits.
3. That's right. You person who forgets to like comments like everyone else.
Oh, and Gojira 1960, 11 years ago, said, I think there's a new Deca and Creepy. See, I didn't know who they were, and I remember Googling that at the time, and now I've forgotten.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I'll take it as a good thing.
I guess we'll both do our ignorance.
The soundtrack to the American dub of this movie was ripped from other movies like Wolfman and Creatures from the Black Lagoon.
Creature from the Black Lagoon, yeah.
I replied to that. What did I say to him? Thank you for letting me know. And then somebody else goes, prove it!
I'll tell Mike. It's like, Mike was like, I'll tell the riff that he's an idiot.
Will you watch the rematch from 2020? Well, I did watch it.
Is it 2021?
Yeah, because originally it was going to be 2020, and then COVID happened.
Then the fuckdemic happened, as I like to call it, the fuckdemic, where it fucks everybody.
No. Don't know. I was doing Vader, which shouldn't have been in either of those scenes. I hate the whole movie. It's crap. It's not for everyone. Fair dues.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, there's your comments for that. The comments for this. God, I look so happy. I had a spot right there. Right there. Right there.
Look at that, yeah. I'm still growing out of it. I gotta shed my butterface. It will never be seen again until I put some butter on toast. And you know what made me mad is that Matt Smith threw out baked beans in his first episode. I was so mad, and he threw out the butter on toast. He didn't even have beans on toast. Okay, which is disappointing.
He wanted fish fingers and custard. That's what he needed.
Ugh, disgusting. But it was pretty hilarious, though. I'll say that for Matt.
Yeah, it's just the weirdness of regeneration.
What's hilarious is the Master. By the way, the last episodes of the Master for
the End of Time.
Tenet, those were hot garbage, my friend.
Oh
Holy
no,
shit.
The End of Time is brilliant.
Oh no, here can I explain my? We had to get DNA off the girl that he was with. What about the DNA that was on his fucking ring that was left there? You could have done that, but no, you had to go and get this girl that he was possessing and to like him and all that crap to come back and do that, even though you had the ring that obviously had his DNA on it. And now we got the Master acting like he hasn't eaten in years, and he's eating meat a lot in a very comedic sort of way. And then we get this millionaire with his daughters like, "Ooh, so fascinated by the Master."
Yeah, because
we should bring him back because that's not a bad idea or anything like that.
Billionaires think they have all the power. That is a very realistic thing.
Yeah, and then when David Tennant was about to leave, he's like, "I don't want to go," and then he's like, "Oh, it just came right over the that came in midair."
His last line, I didn't like. A lot of people didn't. It also did Matt Smith a disservice because because a lot of people were emotionally connected to that Doctor and that that
That's
iteration
true.
of
I
the
kind of
show.
was feeling a little bit too, but it's very uneven with David. But I
well, here's the
hate
thing:
him,
you will feel more of an emotional connection to it if you watched it as it aired, because you watched it over the course of years, and especially
I kinda did,
if you were
actually.
younger.
Oh, I
So,
see.
like, obviously, when he's going, you don't know what's coming, and
Right.
what the Doctor should do, and it's not Tennant's fault because he's
No,
just
no.
he's just
I
acting
don't
it.
blame Ted. He's just doing his
He
job.
didn't like it. He actually didn't like it. He thought it was not a fitting end for like the heroic version of like the character he portrayed. He didn't think he would face it like that, but yeah. And it gave Matt Smith a harder time and the new showrunner Stephen Moffat, because all of the fans were so like, but now we have to enjoy the other one, when the other one kind of went like, he didn't go with a brave face going and disappearing into the light. He went crying and just being
Yeah.
like, even if I change, it feels like death. Everything I am dies, and it's a very somber note, and it doesn't really set you up on good terms for whoever comes next. But
No.
thankfully, the new showrunner Smith, the new cast, they all pulled it in and they made their version work. But to be fair, there is that I don't want to go line will be called back to in the future. I won't say how, but it's called back to in a funny way.
I see.
So when that happened all those years later, and it's towards the end of Smith's run, it was like, I kind of am okay with the fact that he said that now, because it made me laugh later. It's kind of like, when they completely screwed over Deadpool in X-Men Origins Wolverine. But the reason why that's worth it now is because they could poke fun at it in the actual Deadpool movie. And then it's like, I'm glad they did it that way, because then we got this later.
I agree.
It's a similar example, but on very different levels.
Can I say, though, we didn't need 5 extra episodes after what happened with David, when everyone, like, Dawn had forgot everything, just leave it at that, move on, Doctor, and then regenerate right there. That would have been perfect. But no, we had to have 5 filler fucking episodes after that just to get to the end of time.
If you marathon them, I can see how it could feel like that. But in the showrunning terms, the Donna thing, losing the memory, and the finale, that was in 2008. And then 2009, the new show wasn't set to go until 2010. So the BBC wanted something in 2009. So those specials were commissioned to do that. So like, when you watch it with months apart, you don't get that feeling. But when you marathon them, I can see how it could happen like that.
Well, still, even if it is like that, I still personally think they could have just edited it right there, to be honest.
I would say Planet of the Dead has its moments. The Waters of Mars is single-handedly my favourite Doctor Who episode.
Really?
It's amazing. I will love that till the day I die. And I like The End of Time as well. So, and The Next Doctor, I think that's a good one as well, which is the one with the Cybermen, the Christmas one.
Yes. Oh, by the way, seeing Timothy Dalton as the President Time Lord was interesting. I didn't think I would expect to see James Bond.
He was good.
He was good. He was trying to do fucking Shakespeare while everyone else was doing community theater.
He is a Shakespearean actor.
He is. So he was demanding attention. Damn it! So I can't take that away from him.
So he's Tennant, actually, because he's done Shakespeare. After Doctor,
I can see he seems like somebody who would play like Guilden's. Was it Rosencrantz and Guildenstern? That's who I feel that David Tennant would have played.
Anyway, we're getting sidetracked.
Sorry.
Let's speed through some of these comments for Godzilla 98, and then we'll watch the next one. Rumor has it, if this gets to 6K, there'll be a new Godzilla review. That is a potential rumor. That was only 13 days ago. Don't know where that started. Again, don't know who this is. Yeah. When your recent live stream ended, I decided to watch this one again. This one and the King Kong vs. Godzilla 62 review, and definitely classic videos on your channel. Yes, there was an uptake I got a good few comments. We both did on the videos we watched.
It's true, we did, and then eventually, I got to where I could finally made Mike watch Roger Rabbit, and now we're gonna do a video. I'm almost done with the script too, and then I got started on
nearly 10 years later. It only took a decade.
And it's okay. Good. I think it just takes a little convincing, since it's not his genre, but I'm like, dude, this is like one of the classic movies of the 1980s. You got to check this fucking movie out, all right?
So cartoon was better. We've discussed that. Good to see.
Yes, we did.
Good to see you back, Zilla.
That was good.
I'm very pleased to see you are still making videos, Mike. I honestly, I used to take massive breaks between making videos, and then I'd come back, and that would be like the number one comment of just like, "Oh my god, you're back." Love the review. Hope your eyes get well soon. Oh yeah, first one wearing glasses, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
You got amazing reviews. Thank you very much. Please do a review of Night of the Demons 2. We're going to watch that one after the Friday the 13th one, actually.
Right.
Hey, Mike. Great review.
Are you single? You ever get those? They ask you, "Are you single?" I hate to be unprofessional.
Never.
Are you single?
Never.
Wow.
I have never got that. Nobody wants to know whether I'm single or not. Great review, Mike.
It's
God
okay, dude.
bless. Please review Lord of the Rings 1978. That's an interesting one.
Oh yeah, the Ralph Bakshi film. That was his worst one, in my opinion.
To be honest, there's loads of comments, and we do have to get a move on.
We don't have much time, but we read a lot of them, Chris. Come on, give us that, dude.
We read some of them.
We followed through.
We read yours,
for the most part.
It.
First, Mike, are you single, Mike? I'll be the first, Mike. Are you single?
I don't know. Okay, next.
None of my business.
Boom. Look at me. I needed a haircut. Oh.
He needs a haircut. He needs a haircut.
I did. 24 minutes. Let's do this.
Good or bad, it's Friday the 13th again. A day of bad luck, where funnily enough, I have the good fortune of talking about one of the...
Actually, before it carries on, I will say, Phantom is in this. He just doesn't appear until the last half. So, I'm not just playing
This was a favor. This was a favor asked to him.
Not just playing a random video. So, yeah. I look tired. Don't you think he looks tired? I look high. I look really high in that still.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah. I would know how that feels multiple times.
The better Jason movies. Friday the 13th, Part 3. This movie was released in 1982 and was director Steve Miner's second and last Friday the 13th movie. And for me, this is the one where Jason really starts to become the slasher icon we all know today. Not just because this is the movie where he gets his mask, but because this is the first Jason movie that really pushes the boat out after a decent Friday the 13th Part 2. So let's take a look and find out why.
Oh, and all the weed smoke. There's all the weed smoke right there. That's how he's hiding.
This video is actually a bit older than the last one we watched.
Holy shit, dude! That's your old.
Yeah.
That's your old day. Yeah.
We just wanted to start it with one where we were both in it from beginning to end.
Well,
by the way, Amy Steele, this actress here, I met her. She was such a bitch when I met her. No offense to her, but she must have had like a bad day, but she was just not.
That being
I don't know. I was trying to compliment her, but she turned around and made like an insult. It was terrible.
Directly where the second leaves off, as we see Jason
even Chris says it looks like I've smoked a lot of weed.
Then we are treated to some funky sci-fi style intro titles.
Well, while you're watching Friday the 13th, you gotta smoke a lot of weed to enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Nope, that's
especially the couple.
And as you may
there you go. Especially the couple in this that smoke a lot of weed.
3D
oh my god!
Oh god, yeah, they're the stoners.
They
making the popcorn at the end and everything.
And they wanted something
burning
new
the goddamn
to mix it
thing
up a little and draw people back into the theaters. And speaking of the theaters, apparently the 3D
so good, and I was like,
a lot of problems because theaters back then.
God, I was rocking the chest hair like with a polo and all that one.
Oh yeah, he's Italian. Yeah, there you go.
The screens and trained the projectionists
hey, hold up.
3D projectors. So even
We got
though they
the
wanted a
Freddy's
gimmick
Dead
to draw
ones.
people back into the theatres,
Actual
they
ones.
still
Check
had
it
to
out.
spend over $8
I don't know where
just
mine
to get
are.
the movie in there.
I like
Don't.
it.
Perhaps it would have been better
like it.
to just
These are the
not
official-
have the 3D at
these
all.
are the official
But
Freddy's
hey,
Dead
I'm
ones,
sure
shit.
it was all fun
Oh,
at the
neat.
time. And it was no
Yeah.
financial
Only got
loss
it for,
either,
like-
because the budget for the movie was
it was
approximately
like
$2.3 million, and it grossed
I'll
in the
just stick
US
to these.
alone over $36 million. So it didn't do
No, it's
that
the
bad
official
either.
one because
so now
they
the
have
movie
the
properly
actual
kicks
thing
off.
there.
We hear a newscaster who is
And
actually Steve
talks
Miner,
about
the director
it has
of the movie.
coming soon
report on the
Suburban
events of the-
Commando with Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
That's
cool.
one of my. That was my
Yeah, I do. I think.
Oh,
I think
sorry.
I have got them, but I think they're in the other room. But yeah.
Sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to interrupt.
I do think my line delivery is a bit better in this
that
one.
took place during the second movie.
Well, it's because it's
Jason
something
is
that
quick
you
to remind
actually
us that he has
are
not changed
probably
his
having a
murderous
good
ways
time
in the
with.
last few hours, as he quickly kills these
It's
two
more in
people,
my wheelhouse.
Harold and Edna, played by Steve
Definitely.
Susskind and Sherry Maugans. But at least he is nice enough to kill this man after he finishes up on the toilet. It's just not sporting to kill somebody while they're doing a poo. Okay, I say Jason quickly kills
stand by
them.
that.
The whole thing lasts about 7 minutes, which
I
is
agree.
good. The movie plays around with
Every
them
man
first,
deserves a
gives
final
a few
bowel movement.
fake scares,
I agree.
and the deaths are actually quite good.
About
But
that.
anyway, it's time to meet our
That
main
runaway was
characters.
over-exaggerated.
This is Chris, played by Dana Kimmel. That's Andy, played by Jeffrey Rogers.
Oh, he's
and
the
his
one that does
pregnant
the
girlfriend Debbie, played by
handstand
Tracy
walking and he
Savage.
gets.
Spoiler
That's right.
alert!
Yeah.
Those two are a
Whiplash.
couple and they're only interested in sex.
I can think of much better things for you to be doing with your hands.
Thanks.
You win.
Logical
die.
response.
Was that girl?
Sex. You guys are getting boring,
Yes.
you know that?
Is she talking about them or the franchise? Oh, and that guy in the mask behind them is Shelley. He is played by Larry Zerner, who actually got the part because he was spotted handing out horror movie flyers, and they decided to offer him the part to be in a horror movie. He said yes.
It's weird to say this,
And
but
supposedly Andy found
in
Shelley
the
a
moment,
date
then
for
I
the
just
weekend.
thought, I didn't know
Vera,
that.
who is played by
I
Catherine
said that.
Parks.
I wrote that.
They are all going to spend a weekend having
I
fun
did.
at Chris's old house in Higgins Haven, but she has other
way I
reasons
met
for going back
Higgins
there.
Haven.
2 years
the
earlier, she had a
Hispanic.
fight with her parents
They
and
pick
stormed
up.
out of the
It was
house.
the date for Shelley.
She
I met
fell
her.
asleep
She was
under
very
an
nice.
old oak tree where she was attacked by Jason, but she passed out and woke up in
That
a
was
bed
one of
as
my
if nothing
phantom-
ever
one of my
happened.
phantom
So she is pretty much going back there to confront her fears, as well as see her boyfriend, Rick, played by Paul Krapka.
Oh, fuck
So they're all
Rick.
going up
Fuck
there the
Rick.
day after the two storeroom
Not a Rick
occurred,
fan.
which was the same day Ginny
Oh,
and her
Rick's a
friends got
douche.
attacked. So that
That
makes
guy's eyes-
this Saturday
eyeballs
the
popped out.
14th. No,
The most
doesn't
stupidest
really
way
have the same
possible.
ring to it. Better not mention it, really. And speaking of Ginny,
not mention
that
it, really.
reminds me. Originally, this movie was going to be
Really.
about
Good
Ginny
man.
returning, played again by Amy Steele. And the whole thing would have been about Ginny being committed to a psychiatric hospital following the events of the second movie, and Jason would have naturally made his way to her through all the other doctors, nurses, and patients.
And they'd have
But
done
it
Halloween
wasn't to
too.
be
Halloween
because she
2.
turned it down due to other acting commitments. But since then, she has said that she regrets not doing it. But
Had
now,
that happened
back
yet?
to
Because there was a bit of a
movie.
gap between
And it
Halloween 1
looks
and 2,
like there's
wasn't there?
trouble in the van.
It is. Was it?
'Cause
19
Hall-
oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Well, I
that's
suppose they had
I think
to,
Halloween
really,
2
didn't they?
Did that
This
happen
is
before
Chuck and
82?
Chili. Sounds like a food ad.
I
But
think
anyway,
it was.
They are
Here,
played
let me-
by
you want me to
Rachel
check?
Howard and David Catins. On
Let me
the way
check.
to Higgins Haven, they see the police at the store where the two people were murdered at the start of the film. Then they find an old man on the road holding an eyeball.
And that does happen, Chris, with celebrities. Don't ever meet your heroes sometimes.
Yeah.
So we
Or
have
at least
a
people you
crazy old
admire.
man.
81
who
is
wants
when,
to know where
Halloween
they're
2
going
came
and
out.
bad
Look at my
things will
eyeball.
happen. You, my good man, are
I
no
did that at the
crazy
end of my
Ralph.
interview.
Shame
I don't think
on
anybody
thee.
understood it.
Shame.
Haha.
They get to Higgins
Crazy
Haven
Ralph
and
was dead in
immediately
part two,
decide
so
to
of
go
course they had
skinny
to wait.
dipping.
Also,
Well, yes, I
Halloween
mean,
2
what
was
else would they
1981.
do? But what about
Alright.
Shelley?
It's my bag. I'll take care of it.
Shelley,
Only
what are you
I
doing
handle
here?
my
Why aren't you down at
luggage.
the lake with everybody else?
Damn it.
Oh, they said they were going skinny dipping, and I'm not skinny enough.
That's
Oh,
rude.
That was a
Shelley.
good line.
It's okay. I'm
line.
sure Chris will comfort you and tell you are a beautiful person. Or cut the scene there. That's good too. Sorry, Shelley. So there is a bit of talking, and we see more of Chris and Rick's relationship. But it is interrupted by the sound of, well, hear it for yourself. Now, we're only 27 minutes in, so it's probably not going to be Jason killing someone. More like a prank or an animal jump scare, such as a hidden octopus in a cupboard or something. Probably, maybe not.
There's a snake one.
No,
No,
the
snake's
guy
a different
that put
one.
a mask on earlier to
That's the first
scare
one.
them as a hatchet
one.
buried
He actually
in his
killed a real
head.
snake.
It did.
Bet it's
It did.
real.
That's fucked up.
Don't touch him, Andy.
Don't move him.
I said that in the review, and then someone in the comments said it's okay to
Oh,
kill
it
snakes
was a
because they don't
joke.
have emotions.
Fooled me.
Oh.
So they all insult him, and Vera decides to go to the local
You were like,
store.
eh.
Shelley tags along
Yeah.
because they are supposed to be
Well,
blind
some animals
dates.
don't have emotions.
At
It
the
doesn't
store,
mean it's
they
okay to
encounter
kill
a
them.
little biker gang.
That's
Ali,
right.
Loco, and Fox. And since I have named pretty much everyone else in this movie, I might as well go ahead and give you the name of
That's
these
true.
guys.
That's true.
Gloria Charles, Kevin O'Brien,
yeah.
and Nick Savage. They are giving Vera and
Right.
Shelley a hard
Right.
time, as they picked up Shelley's wallet and won't give it back until Vera asks
You
nicely.
know the guy who played Shelley
May I
eventually
please
became a
have
very
the
successful
wallet?
lawyer?
You need
I didn't
it.
know that.
May I please have the wallet, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm just curious
Casper
to see
Park's
what
there,
happens
the,
10 minutes from now.
That was
Date?
a bad idea.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. So they pay for their stuff, head out, but accidentally back into their
Okay.
bikes. This pisses Ali off, and his reaction pisses Shelley
Why
off.
he didn't just
so
drive
he
off?
pisses them
He had
off
to wait
even
to do
more.
this 3D effect.
It's like a
Yeah.
full-on metaphorical golden shower. Anyway, as they drive off, Ali vows to get his revenge, which ultimately leads to the three of them following them back to the house,
Ciphering
and they
gas.
decide that burning down the barn will be vengeance enough. But as you may have suspected, partially because I peeked ahead by 10 minutes, they all die in the barn, one by
bike.
one. But we only see Loco and Ali being killed by Jason because Fox dies off screen. We just see her swinging in and out of the barn, then nothing until her body is shown. Quite effective, good off-screen kill. Also, before she died, she had
No,
a habit
they're
of
just- they're
inspecting
the
everything
biker-
in the
biker-
barn that she walked past.
biker
Not sure
gang.
why, but at least
I
she
like
was
the-
thoroughly entertained by everything.
I like
The
that
biker
Fox
gang
was a
may
character
feel
you
like
could play in the
filler,
game.
But it's the movie's
Yeah,
way
I know,
of
I
adding
agree.
a few free kills
Yeah,
into
maybe they're a
this
fan
movie.
favorite in some
And by
way.
free kills, I mean
Yeah, they're
kills that Jason
obviously
can
throwaway
kill
characters. Most
without
characters in
upsetting
these
his
movies are kind of
stalker
cartoony
routine.
anyway.
You know, because he
Just
can't
had a bit
kill
of
anyone
drama
of the main
earlier
cast
on, I
because
think.
they know they're there. He
Oh
has
yeah,
to wait
and then they
till the
eventually
end to kill them
transcended
in
into
his
being
weapons
just
in every single
caricatures and
movie.
stereotypes.
But no one knows the
Yeah.
biker gang are there, so
They're
he
gonna
can
kill them
slaughter
anyway,
them
so-
and no one will ask questions. Thus free
Yep.
kills. But I say
That right
filler.
there. I just explained why they're in the movie.
There you go.
We've peeked ahead enough.
I should have just let you talk. I'm sorry.
Chronological order of events and all that.
It's okay.
Better follow them.
Sorry, young
Oh,
Mike.
and speaking of chronological
we're-
orders
we're
and following
interrupting,
them to the letter,
we're
before the
providing
bikers
commentary.
died in the barn, Rick wasn't too happy about his
this is
car
what we should
windscreen
do.
being smashed, so he takes a drive to cool off and Chris tags along. It's a thing with that car and people tagging along. I need to stop saying pointless things. Probably not going to happen though. Later
Nope.
that
Still-
night,
still
Chris
hasn't
opens
stopped.
up about her emotional
hasn't stopped.
journey and
That's all
tells
good.
him
Part
about
of
the
the
fight
character.
she had with her parents 2 years ago.
I like my
and the
tangents.
encounter she had in the
do,
woods.
especially
Or
about
is it a
cakes.
forest. When does a wood become a forest anyway? See, pointless things. I just can't help myself. They're having sex in a hammock. Sorry, hammock sex is very distracting, but if they're doing that, it must be almost time for the final killings. But back to Chris and Rick. The car battery died, so now they have to walk back to the house.
The stream is frozen. Are you sure that's...
Uh-oh.
Is it frozen, or is it in your end?
I think it's on his end because it seems fine here.
So we're all moving around. Try refreshing.
Yes. Yeah, try refreshing.
Providing technical support like in my old job.
Hey, you know it comes handy here.
It does. It does.
Oh.
I don't know. I feel like this one was definitely a better video than the Godzilla one. I feel like I let the Godzilla one down big time.
Oh, yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, that's because this one had...
Bad me.
Oh, your lack of Godzilla.
Like,
You will pay for your lack of Godzilla knowledge.
You don't know what happened? No worries, no worries. I'll resume. Don't know why I said it like that. I'll resume.
Giving Jason time to do a spot of killing.
Who? Yeah, who will? Jason! Kill
Wait,
next!
wait. I remember this. This was my really bad American game show accent.
I liked it. I liked it. It was fitting.
So, I mean,
can't wait to hear this
the
again.
intro is definitely fitting. It feels like a 70s game show. Anyway.
Now we all know that they all gotta go, but one of you lucky couples has gotta go first. Who will it be? Parents to be, Andy and Debbie? Or our favourite stoner couple, Chuck and Chili? But not so fast, hold on to your horses. Our blind dates, Vera and Shelley. The game is on, the dice is rolling. The sands of time are running out for two of you beautiful people. Oh my god, Jason, you got us square in the eye. We have our winners, Vera and Shelley. The grand prize of death. Fun fact, I'll run a prize of death as well.
Yeah, random people. Next time, random people.
I completely forgot about this joke.
Oh my god. Sponsored by Painful Designs Incorporated? PDI?
Yes, I know. Technically, Shelley doesn't die until after the next two killings. But
she
he got
died,
his
dude.
throat slashed before, off screen, so
And the
I'm
actress
counting
who had to do that,
forget
Catherine
such-
Parks?
Curious. Sorry, go on.
Oh no, all I'm saying is that she died, dude. And it's funny because when she did that scene, she was only able to do it once because the water was cold.
Yeah. Sometimes they have the setups like that where they just can't or won't do it.
Can't do it again. You got to do it good this time.
She's got to get in that one take. I'm just wondering whether I can do that accent any better.
Let's see. Try. Go ahead, try, man.
So what did I say? Fun fact: all runner-up prizes are death as well. A little bit.
It's like you could do a southern accent, but you're okay. I do it like this, my friend.
Who's going to be fastest? Who's going to be luckiest? Fingers on buzzers. It is time to play. Who is going to kill by Jason first? I don't know. Does sound like I'm a farmer, doesn't it?
Sound like a farmer or a robot? I don't know. How about both?
A little bit of both.
You know, every time I go into hyperspace, I get nervous. That's L, the
that is a good
southern robot
good
from the movie Star Crash. Farmer Mike. I don't reckon I sold you some French fried potatoes.
Farmer Mike.
All right, continue. Sorry.
Continue.
Tediosity is probably not a word. Jason has his mask, which he got from Shelley. An interesting fact. Well, only if you find it interesting. If not, well, it's just facts then, isn't it? But anyway, the film was in 3D, which meant a 3D special effects team was required, and a supervisor of said team, Martin J. Sadoff, was a massive hockey fan, and always kept a bag full of hockey gear with him. So when they were testing potential masks out, he pitched the idea of the hockey mask, and they loved it. And you may be asking yourself why they didn't just put a bag over his head again. And basically, he accidentally looked too much like the Elephant Man, so they wanted to give him a mask. But back to the deaths. As per usual, Jason waits until the sex has reached its climaxing ending. Possibly, being optimists are about to die next, and he has some fun, eh?
Ah, that's right. That's
anyway,
a good one.
And he gets killed while Hans
the original and the remake.
Don't ask, it's his thing.
Original.
Yes.
It's a good kill.
Then
Part 3 is so good.
The same way Kevin Bacon's character died in the first movie. I do like it when they reference scenes from other movies. Well, I say reference. Nice way of saying copied, really, isn't it? But hey, it's different this time, because Debbie was pregnant when she died, so yay! Actually, that's quite horrible. Speaking of which, why was she pregnant? And no, I don't mean the whole innie-outie part. I mean, why choose for her to be pregnant at all? If she was a survivor, I get it, because she's fighting for the life of her baby, not just her own. But she dies. The only reason I can think of is to make it more gripping. But it's early days by the looks of it, so it's not actually that visually gripping, it just looks like an ordinary kill. Now imagine if she was bigger. That would have been harder to watch. But as things stand now, I just don't see why they bother making her pregnant at all. It just doesn't change anything. Also, before she died, she was reading a magazine which featured the words Tom Savini, new master of magical makeup. Which is nice because he was the special effects artist on the first movie. So when people got murdered and looked all dead and gross, that was him. Then she turns the page and it's just stuff about Godzilla.
Yeah! Godzilla, yeah!
Don't shut up and go away, you're not needed here. So the stone couple are making popcorn, but the lights go out.
And that's
so
it, doesn't appear again.
Check the fuse box.
Never.
Speaking from experience, that never ends well. So we go down to check the fuse box. Meanwhile, Chili meets a dying Shelley, then Chuck gets fried.
That's how you cook popcorn, you twat!
Joke, but I think I'll pass.
Wise choice.
Go away.
Oh, I was fat back then.
Shelley, enough is enough.
It still doesn't come back again.
Chili doesn't like
Nope.
it one bit
Never
when she
again.
realises Shelley isn't faking. So she runs around screaming for help. But Jason uses his winged manipulation powers to scare her away from the door, then shoves a hot poker into her chest.
That's the last thing that you would need.
Look, right, listen. This is not a good or bad meets the rift thing. This is a good or bad thing. So you can't just... You're not actually going to go away, are you?
Probably not.
Probably not.
You're lucky I'm trying not to get sidetracked today, so you might as well stay and help.
You're trying not to get sidetracked?
I didn't say I was doing a good job, so
Good job.
get on it.
Chris and Rick finally get back to the house, but they notice things are a little
No, my audio's not any better.
unordinary.
Yes, power's out, popcorn's burnt, but that could be normal. Maybe they're just bad cooks.
Pay attention, will you? Rick's about to be grabbed by Jason.
Yes, Jason manages to grab Rick without Chris noticing.
I'm used to it. And...
I pop in
It's not
visual
bullying, it's
for
character
instead.
building.
Now, I know you want for cheesy lines, but that was just bad.
Yoy, only I criticise my jokes. Well, me and those little sentences that pop up from underneath me sometimes.
I like
Yeah,
that
those are
joke.
called YouTube commenters.
Oh, is that what they are? I thought they were a strange little alien civilization living beneath my floor.
Oh dear.
Chris goes to investigate all this
So
strangeness.
you have the borrowers
Wait,
living in
pull
the
that
house?
back. Blood's Delta shift, best keep it in soak.
She panics and goes to find Rick, but finds dead bodies
Did it
instead.
soak? Oh, I love that at the end it's like it became like a tradition to show all the dead bodies showing up out of nowhere.
She
Yeah.
finds Rick as Jason
A lot of prep
corpse
work.
through the window.
Oh yeah.
Chase is on, and Jason and Chris play cat and mouse. And I know there's always the big chase scene at the end of every Friday movie, but this is one of my favourites.
I also like this one too, especially since it has Jason wearing his iconic mask and he's coming at you like an unstoppable force of nature, you know? It's just...
I didn't care for it at first, but then I got I got around to liking it a
in the
little.
second movie we had Jason, but the
It's
appearance
just dumb
wasn't as
fun.
good, and he fell off a chair and got fooled into thinking Ginny was his mother.
Part 2 is
But it's
interesting more for
okay,
the
they all
psychological
get
element.
fixed sometimes.
But here we see Chris attacking him with a
4 is
knife
the perfect
ruthlessly in
one,
her
I
fight
think.
for survival. She even lands the knife right in his leg.
And his response to that was throwing it right back at her. It is just more
3D.
fun to watch and way more intense.
He's trying to
She
stop her
finally
from
gets the
falling.
upper hand on Jason and finds her way to the van.
But remember that biker gang from
Gravity
earlier that was
can't
going
kill
to
you.
burn down the barn? Well, they were going to burn it down with the fuel from the vehicle, which meant siphoning the fuel.
At least for
Yep.
once they explain why the car won't start in a
Of all
horror
places
movie.
for her to stop
Yep,
inside a weak
I agree.
bullet
It's not
bridge
just
that
like a-
starts to buckle down
Like a
under the
random
weight of the
occurrence.
van.
Good thing the van has a fuel reserve supply.
Or the
Bad
killing
thing
her
is,
plot.
the wheel's stuck and now she can't move at all.
Step it.
She makes her escape from the van into the barn of death. What do you think? I made that name up myself, the barn of death.
Barn of
You know, I think
Death.
it's quite fitting because several people died there.
Technically, only 2 died in there. The rest died around the house.
Don't ruin this for me.
But that's the whole reason that I bothered to come and show up to these things.
You are a horrible person. She barricades herself into the barn, which barely slows him down.
Then Jason shows her a true barricade.
Nobody outdoes Jason when it comes to locking doors.
The fight continues when Chris
We're breaking
falls
them
into
down.
Jason that tries to escape the barn to no avail.
So she climbs the ladder and tries to stop Jason with a bale of hay. It didn't work.
It was a hay low
That
bearing
did?
And
door.
she doesn't stop there. She wraps a noose around Jason's neck
There
and
you
pushes
go.
him off the edge, hanging him.
You fucker!
Separates Chris from a lot of hard survival, characters. I mean, some of them would just have left it at the shovel bashing moment. But no, she takes the extra effort to make sure her survival is definitely secure.
True, but it still didn't work because he wakes up and frees himself anyway. And while he frees himself, he has to take the mask off to do so, which is when she realises that it was Jason that attacked her 2 years ago.
Well, she did want to face her fears.
Ali, the leader of the biker gang, decides he isn't dead anymore and saves Chris from being hit by a machete only to get killed himself.
And this time, Jason spends some extra time to really make sure he is dead this time.
Which is when the final blow is delivered,
as much as Tommy does in the next one.
And slams it into Jason's
Exactly.
face.
Ooh. Play with machete, his own machete, and not axe.
But we must do one more 3D
Chris heads
attack.
outside the barn and climbs into a canoe, much like Alice did in the first movie.
That was a good scene,
In
like,
fact,
it was
following events
like,
dynamically
only
scaring
this
kids in
time,
3D. It's his mother jumping out of the lake instead of Jason.
And before she
Which
is
was
grabbed, she
weird.
sees Jason running after her, only for him to just disappear into thin air.
Yes, but then it cuts to some time after the cops have shown up, and they say she was babbling about a woman in the lake, but they chalk it up to post-traumatic stress.
Which is where the
Sword
movie
Excalibur.
ends.
So that was Friday the 13th, Part 3, and I have to say it's one of the best Friday movies out there.
I love Part 3. This is where Jason gets his, mojo going, and Halloween has a strong competition.
I do like Halloween, but I also like this movie, and one of the things I talked about in my review of the second movie was that it was too much like Halloween. That being that Jason is a big silent guy that kills people, and that is true and will never change. But what they can be is equals. The problem with Part 2 is that Jason wasn't anywhere near as good as Pamela, let alone Michael Myers. But here, yes he is. He is way more intimidating than Pamela, and just as scary as Michael.
Learn for the best.
Perhaps not as creepy though. Something about the mask, something lifeless. But that's a story for another time.
I mean, you could have probably
I
just
see what
assumed
you're
that
doing.
Jason's a fucking badass in this movie.
Well, yes, that too. Everything just has so much more weight, the characters, the deaths, and possibly one of the
3D.
most important things, the pacing.
Yeah, I will agree that the deaths in here are a lot better than in Part 2, but they are a little watered down, and the only reason that is to avoid the X rating. The biggest one was Andy's death. Originally, they intended us to see his leg being cut clear off and his stomach being ripped open.
Yes, more gore and dismemberment.
Yeah, other deaths were considered too gory,
At least the unrated cut.
eventually cut down.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
a shame because this is a slasher movie.
But something does have to be said for leaving the gory details to our own twisted imaginations. But not for every death. Sometimes you just have to push the boat out. So yes, the deaths were good, but sadly cut down. But other than gore, there's one other thing that makes a slasher kill good, which is the character.
You mean stereotypes? We have the guy that doesn't know how to strike up a proper conversation, so he plays pranks to get attention instead. We also have the sex-obsessed couple, the responsible one. And then there's the main character, who's on the emotional journey.
Yeah, but they're fun. Personally, I like all of them, which is rare for a Friday movie. Usually there's at least 2 or 3 characters that I have no opinion on, but here all of them are fun to watch. My favourite, though, by far, has to be the relationship between Vera and Shelley. Especially the scene they had in the store when confronted by the biker gang.
Less of a gang and more of a trio, to be perfectly honest with you.
Well, whatever, I still enjoyed it. And as much as I knew he was going to die, I kind of wanted him to survive. But he brought the hockey mask, he was never going to walk away from this.
Another thing I liked is that it takes place exactly right after Part 2. And Jason's back, and he's hulking, and he's just kicking ass, and slashing those damn stupid teenagers to bits. Oh, it's just wonderful.
I love that ending. Just
badass super killer that stops at nothing to
I
get his
was showing my
with their
enthusiasm
only
for
crime
this.
being that they stumbled onto his sacred land. Because that's what Crystal Lake is to him.
It's not
It's
that. It's
where
called
he and his mother
Camp.
lived, where he
Green-
lost
Green-
her,
what was it
where
called?
he
Green
drowned as
something?
a child, and somehow
They
survived.
changed it in Part
Yeah.
6.
Never went back to his mother.
Green Meadow
so
or
she
some crap.
assumed he was
Yeah,
dead.
I can't quite remember.
Does this not actually make any sense?
Maybe when Jason got out of the water, it just took him a very long time to find her.
Well, I don't know about that, but what I do know is this movie is awesome and is definitely one of my favourite slasher movies. You have been watching Good or Bad?
Don't forget me!
Yes, and him. Why are you here anyway?
You mentioned Godzilla, so I thought I would intervene.
Yes, Should have seen that coming, really. Well, so now,
It
bye.
was like it was scripted or something. Bye bye.
Yeah, just about.
Yay.
That's,
Princess
was
a
a that's a different video.
Yeah, critters. Yeah, critters.
At least it was one of mine I think I clicked on.
What's that?
Yeah. At least it was one of mine that I clicked on.
Yes.
So yeah, that was I like that one, to be honest. And you are in a decent chunk of it because you appear about like 14 minutes in, and you're there for like a good 10-minute chunk at the end.
And Mike thought, since you like Jason, want to join? Sure. I'm like, all right.
Well, it was originally because the Godzilla thing. When I wrote the script, there was that Godzilla moment, where he appears in the magazine, and I was like, oh, it'd be funny to just get him to do a quick cameo, and then it was going to end with the go away, and then that was going to be the end of it. And then I was kept writing, and I was like, ooh, he could pop up and say that thing, and that'd be funny. And then I just kept thinking of another, and it just kept bouncing around, and then it was like, do you want to just come in and just do the rest of it from that point in?
Sure, why not?
Crossover, and it's like, why not?
Yeah.
and I'm glad
it's like a half one almost.
Yeah, but it's still 10 minutes. And to be fair, the next one
you're right.
is Night of the... God, that smile. Night of the Demons 2.
Yes.
Which was released, I think, in 2020, because this was one of my green screen ones.
That's right.
My early green screen. Early green screen ones when I was editing it in Sony Vegas 14. So my eyes look like I've been on Spice in Dune or something. They just had this blue tinge to them, like because of the green screen. It's a smile that mimics the pumpkin.
That's right. And plus, it's a Halloween episode, so it's perfect.
It is, but it is only 10 minutes, and this will be the last one of today.
Yes.
But it is a full crossover from beginning to end. So let's not waste any more time, and let's get this party on the road.
Yes.
Once upon a time in an April Halloween Good or Bad special, Night of the Demons. A goofy, Evil Dead-like movie with lots of fake blood, over-the-top deaths, and lipstick nipple insertion. Well, this is Night of the Demons 2, which of course means there needs to be two of us.
And her too, she was nice.
Even though I've done plenty of sequels without there being two people in the video.
I look like an alien.
But
yes.
Anyway, I introduce you to...
I'm the Phantom Reviewer, one of my
first
Phantom
Reviewer.
Yeah, you got all dressed up for Halloween.
This is what I always look like? I knew this was a bad idea.
You know what else is a bad idea? This movie. Actually, no, not really, because it's still just as fun and dumb as the original.
Mm-hmm.
No, Chris, it's not contact lenses. It's something about the way
lighting of some sort.
That editing software, it did that to my eyes when I did the green screen. I was very bad at doing green screens then, and the inbuilt green screen remover in that particular editor wasn't very good either. So it's kind of like worst case meets worst case. So then my eyes look glossy and blue.
Oh my god, and I look ghetto fabulous setup here.
I like that setup. I like it. I liked it. I like the Freddy glove. I remember you had the John McClane from Die Hard 3 behind you, which we can't see. It was like this one. Maybe we'll see it in a bit. But I like that one, and you have Beetlejuice there as well.
Oh, well, thank you.
And good old Wayne's World.
Yes.
But yeah, it was just the editing software, and I think I did a good few reviews like that, and then I moved to Premiere Pro, and then that fixed the issue. Unfortunately, Premiere Pro costs a lot of money, and I paid for that for years. And now I do them in DaVinci Resolve, the free version, which is awesome, and I'd recommend it. But obviously, I don't have a background anymore. I don't use the green screen. I just I put Bruce on the wall instead.
Bruce is good enough, right, Bruce? Yeah, you know he's right.
Tell you what, it speeds up the editing, not having to do the green screen.
That's true.
I still have the green screen. Maybe I'll bring it out with various things now and again. Anyway.
We shall see, so let's get this Halloween bash started. In 1994, Brian Trenchard Smith released Night of the Demons 2.
Which brings back our over-the-top and frankly awesome
Oh my
villain,
god, he's
Angela.
alive!
Played brilliantly by Amelia Kincaid.
And you can tell that she
Her
has so
too.
much more fun with this role.
Which
She's
makes
very
it all
strange
the
woman.
more fun to watch.
So let us begin.
Why are you doing an evil laugh?
Hey, it's Halloween, so you do an evil laugh.
Right.
So let's get started. The movie opens up with two people wanting to talk ironically about God and heaven.
And naturally, they pick the dreaded Hull House to do this in.
And none other than Angela is there to greet them. And murder them.
And makes a joke about cake.
I hope you're hungry. I think.
We'll skip the cake.
It's devil's
Oh,
food cake.
don't be silly.
Yeah.
It's devil's food.
Very witty, top-notch comedy.
Are you sure it was Devil's Foods cake? Because to me it sounded like cheesecake!
That was worse.
You're only jealous because you didn't think of it?
You better watch it, because you're only here because I couldn't get a hold of the riff.
Oh, I don't know. I think he's taking an extended vacation.
Actually thinking about it, your voice does sound very familiar.
Let's not overanalyze
I don't
this, especially when we have a movie to review.
After the intro kill, which is delightfully bloody, we move on to a Catholic boarding school.
Where we meet some
That's Rest
pervy
in
guys
Peace,
with
Riff.
binoculars. And a
They
badass
look like they're
nun
getting
named
it on.
Sister Gloria, who
I
has a
know.
yardstick. And I love
So
that she
sweaty that
practices
night.
fencing with it.
Check me
She's
out
played by
flexing the
Jennifer
green screen by
Rose.
making myself
And
on
she
the
has
phone.
so many fun lines in this film.
A kiss is a sin
I love
when
her.
it is an upper persuasion for a
She was
lower
a, she was
invasion.
a ninja.
Save a little room for the Holy Ghost.
Sister Gloria, is fellatio a mortal sin or a venial sin?
Fellatio. I don't think I'm familiar with that term. Could you please explain to the class exactly what that means?
No chops.
Right back at you.
What's the matter, Miss Finity? Cat got your tongue.
And those ones are just in the first 15 minutes.
Sassy.
Although, that being said, that Holy Ghost line, she says that a lot.
We also meet Perry, who goes against the grain and tries to prove that demons exist.
He is played by Robert Jane.
And Perry gets into a lot of trouble when he summons a demon into the school. I mean, you'd hope so. Well, to be fair, they don't actually see the demon. Father Bob just comes in after it disappears and he just sees the mess and the desecration. For which he gets grounded.
And you want to know the worst thing about this scene?
It has zero impact on the film.
Wait, how can the summoning of a demon in a movie about a demon not have any impact on the film?
It's because this is not the reason that the demon ends up at the school. The only reason that Angela ever comes back at all is because there's a Halloween party at the Hull House, which is attended by some of the students there. And they bring an object back from the house, which means that Angela can actually travel with that object.
Right. Well, that itself is fine, but what's the point in the whole demon summoning thing? Was it just to build character? To emphasize that Perry is dedicated to proving that demons are real? Because that just seems pointless to me.
It may be pointless, but at least it ends up with a party at the Hull House.
Which means goofy Halloween hijinks and the mandatory sex scenes.
Which includes demon sex scenes as well. Nice not to discriminate. And to show off your
yeah.
radiation poison demons in all of their haughty glory.
Each their own.
But yes, they leave Hull House taking some lipstick back with them. Which Angela summons herself out of lipstick.
Sort of.
Always with the lipstick. What is it with Night of the
I figured
Demons and
since-
lipstick?
Well, it's so that the demons can look prettier.
Alright.
I figured because since I'm only doing it for the role, I didn't worry about too much about the mask. But after a while, the mask starts to like deteriorate, and cotton and some other stuff from the actual making of the mask gets into your eyes and everything. So I'm like, fuck this! I'm doing a new look.
Yeah. I mean, you had that one. That was like your longest running one, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
you briefly had one, which I think you only used it for the
It's over the Megalon.
two Beetlejuice ones, and then the Godzilla vs.
Yes.
Megalon and the Jingle All the Way, which all happened within like 2 months of each other, didn't it? Oh,
That did,
3,
and that
4 months,
mask
something
was
like that.
not fun.
No,
Yeah, that mask was not a fun thing to wear.
no. I remember seeing it on you in person.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, the new one's better, though?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The
Absolutely.
Nightwing mask, isn't it?
It is, but I love it, though.
Yeah, that's good.
Of course, but don't look at it, though. That usually never ends well.
Stop looking at me.
Oh, quite the eye popper. Anywho, what follows is dancing.
Including death by demon boobs.
I guess you could say things with tits up.
Maybe it was a booby trap.
Oh, nice booby trap.
That would have been a good clip.
Damn it. Well, you didn't see the movie at that time, so don't worry about it.
Maybe if I'd have watched it when you told me to.
It's okay. It's all good in the hood.
That's the face you pull when you walk into the bathroom and the person behind you, the person who was in there first, didn't open the window.
Nope. You're right. Or spray.
Or the face on everyone at that goddamn Spider-Man showing that they had to evacuate.
That's right, the flatulence. Somebody farted so much during a screening of the Spider-Man Brand New Day that they had to be evacuated.
Insane.
It was so bad. I'm like, damn.
Make jokes like that.
No, you sound worse. Much worse.
Debatable.
Anyway, now that Angela has possessed more people, it's time to get rid of the bad.
Which means some yardstick practice. I'm just pretending I'm holding a stick. That's how you hold a stick, by the way. Just practice with the yardstick.
And water guns filled with holy water.
To be fair, that's a pretty good idea. Also, I think it's about time to mention that Angela has a sister in this film, whom ever since Angela's presumed death in the events of the first film has been having a hard time. She is called Melissa, who is played by Mary Kennedy.
And Angela uses her time at the school to convince her to come with her back to the Hull House.
Which means that holy warriors have to mount a rescue.
Yeah, there's only 4 minutes left in this, and then...
Demonologist Wannabe Perry.
Supreme Badass Sister Gloria.
Johnny the horny guy wanting to rescue his girlfriend Bibi.
And Father Skeptical Bob.
What kind of name is Father Bob anyway?
Hey, come on, he gets murder killed in a moment. Let's not bully him for his name as well.
The Perry bites it. And it's up to Johnny and Sister Gloria to save Bibi and Melissa.
Speaking of Melissa, Angela is going to sacrifice her to prove her love for Satan. Because up until now she was being an upstanding citizen.
After saving Bibi from some demons, they go to take on the final boss, Angela.
No, Sister Gloria!
Wait for it.
Like a freaking turtle.
Close shave, Angela.
How the shit did she do that?
Exactly. With a great prop guy.
I mean, is she a turtle or something?
It's a good line.
A middle-aged, nullified ninja turtle? Heroes in a habit! Whatever, it was cool. Well, anyway,
Like bow ties.
after a bit of a fight, Angela turns into a snake and shoots the scenery until religious
That was
symbols
a good
do
thing. That was
her
good
in.
Lambia there. Nah.
And they all live happily ever after.
So now the Demons 2. What did you think?
It has some fun moments in it, but in the end, it's kind of the same as the original.
Only a different setting in one way or another, and all the characters except Sister Gloria and maybe Melissa are absolutely lifeless and unenjoyable.
Almost to the point where I almost shouted this!
And just die already. Die!
That was
But
before
however,
I knew what the
I can't
joke
deny
was.
that it's some cheesy
Hey,
and-
now you know.
I agree
Breaking
with
the
you.
English
And
patient.
you know what else? I
This is
also think that the
longer
films
than
like this should be shorter, because the build-up is the most boring part. I just want to watch silly demons run around and kill people.
In the end, it's a movie you don't necessarily take seriously, and in that regard, I had a blast watching it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't no brain dead alive, but it's still fun demonic shenanigans.
And I'm the Phantom Reviewer, where my hell is to review.
And you have been watching Good or Bad, where my hell is far worse movies than this.
And a happy Halloween to you all.
Hey, there's John.
There he is.
And a merry new November. Yeah,
Or something.
I had nothing to follow that up with.
Pumpkin.
Been fun though.
Pumpkin.
No, it's nice to do a Halloween without a Michael Myers movie. Got a bit of a crossover in. So, more to look forward to this year.
We did do a review of that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, just
Bye.
fuck off. Pumpkin.
But yeah, King of the Monsters will be the first one that we'll do on the next rewatch.
Yeah. I don't think I have anything going on next to. Let me double check because you know how that.
Yeah,
can be.
it'd be Tuesday if we're both free.
Should be Tuesday.
Okay, guys.
Yep.
So,
wait.
random Luke Stevens video.
Hold on.
He's good.
Once
I
upon a
recommend his channel.
time in April Halloween.
I might have to do it at noon because at 11 a.m. I have a
Noon's
by time
fine.
I have a
The only
marriage
reason I would have
counselor.
been earlier today is because I got home from work earlier than I normally do. I was on a different shift, whereas next week I'll be coming home at the normal time. So yeah,
no worries. So
okay, that's fine. Part 3 next week then. Yeah, essentially. So you can see our little playlist list playlist list.
There it is.
So yeah, that will be the next one. The bloopers, obviously, we've already seen, so never mind. So what we're planning for the next one, if time allows it, is to go through all of these, all of them, minus the bloopers. And to be honest, there are, apart from the last one, that's if you want to watch a Christmas video in August.
Yeah, it would have been fine for July, but not August, kids.
Yeah. So how long would that take? Well, you got 22 minutes, you got 7 minutes, well, 22 and a bit, so you got about 30 minutes there, 39 minutes. Then you're on about 42 minutes. So all in all, about 55, so an hour, basically. It'd take under an hour, but obviously we stop during it, we'll pause for a moment, we talk, we occasionally look at comments. Then, yeah, there's all the in-between stuff. So that'd probably fill out like an hour and a half stream. And that's what I kind of like want the Tuesday ones to be. At least while we're doing the rewatches, because eventually we will just run out of rewatches. So
that's true. And then it'll be, your idea that you're going to put forth really quick, Mike.
Yeah, so after we finish these, future rewatches could open up to, rather than just the videos we've got, it could, our crossover ones, we could go all the way back and rewatch videos from both of our channels that even, we're not in. We can scroll through them. You guys can pick which ones you want to watch. Like, you could watch The Ring's a really good one, especially the opening of it. I'm super proud of that. The most viewed one, Sadako versus Kayako, 60,000 views. We can go on like Phantom's channel and watch something like Sesame Strange things. I'd balance it out between like, some of mine, some of his. And yeah.
That would be fun. I can't wait to see what people pick.
Yo, can't be on here long.
Well, we're about to leave.
That's cool. Yeah, you're right at the end. You're right at the end, my friend.
Happy birthday to the wifey.
But yes, happy birthday. But yeah, that's the idea. Once we get through the crossovers, if you want to, if not, the rewatchers will just end at the crossovers.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can always just go through and watch some of just our solo stuff. But I would bounce it fairly between both of them. Although I think mathematically I might outnumber you a little bit.
That's okay. You were the better cheerleader.
But to be honest, I would be happy to show you guys some Sesame Strange and stuff like that from Phantom's channel.
That would be fun.
But yeah, I would love to do that. And then obviously, one day when we've made it, we'll have the Roger Rabbit video. We will totally watch that on stream. And yeah. What's on Phantom's channel? Well, I mean, Phantom's the best one to answer that.
I mean, a lot of my stuff is like, I mean, you've seen my channel, haven't you, Chris? I mean, you're subscribed to it. I have like my Sesame Strange. I have my regular reviews. I got stuff with Mike, crossover stuff with Mike.
So you've done a few things to do with like Alf.
Oh yeah, I did my Alf stuff.
Your Mario video, your top five things that you like about
Super Mario Brothers one. Yeah, that's another good one.
So there's a bunch of different things.
There's stuff there. Oh, and Creep Show. That's another one. Yeah,
Creep Show. Yeah, that is definitely the last one. Yeah. Which I got to watch with him in his old apartment.
Yes, he did. He did first time
before it went live as well. I think it was, wasn't it? Because it went live on Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but it was good though. It was a good time. We made it happen, Captain. We did.
Oh, you haven't seen older ones. Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. We check out the older ones and
the whole channel. Yeah, just check out the whole channel, man.
Your X-ray one.
Oh yeah, X-ray. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, and there's also a Beetlejuice animated one that I'm not in. And obviously, there's I did my Silent Night, Deadly Night video, part 2 video.
Mine.
We disagree very much on that movie.
Oh, yes.
And I did it as a solo review. And then that inspired him to do his as a solo review. But I pop up.
You're at the beginning and at the end, yeah.
Yeah. But like to a very small amount. Yeah.
All right. Well,
yeah.
I guess that ends the stream, kids. Thank you for joining us.
That is all she wrote. But yeah, it should be next week when we'll kick off with King of the Monsters and then work from there.
It depends on how long the editing goes, my friend. You'll find out when I upload it.
Yeah, I mean,
it probably won't be too long.
I mean, after he does it, he'll have to record his bits. I've got to record mine.
It's a process.
And so forth.
So forth.
But yeah, they do take a while to put together. That's the thing. Especially when you've got life going on in the background and life.
You're tired after it. It's very stressful.
And editing takes ages. It does.
It does. It really does, especially if your energy is depleted from a long day of working or something else, comes about.
To put it this way, Saturday, obviously I watched Spider-Man Brand New Day. Then I came home and immediately I jumped on camera and started talking about it. I was recording that for an hour and a half. And actually, no, an hour. An hour it took me to record that. Then I was thrown it into an editor, trimmed it down to a half an hour thing. And about 6 hours later, I put it out there. So, yeah, I spent a whole day on that one video. Watching the movie. Didn't write a script, so it was all unscripted. Just coming off.
It's just a vlog, really, to be honest. Yeah, it's like a vlog.
And
that's fine. Do that.
Yeah, still took 7-8 hours, which is less than it does to do a lot of the videos that you've just seen, especially the newer ones.
That's true.
I like to think my newer ones are higher quality than my older ones.
Oh, it's like you said, progression. It is almost 300. Well, I mean, it's a popular. It's the talk of the town now, kids.
It's rank 1 of my last 10. Until Hellraiser Bloodline overtakes it, because that's on
that's right.
a few hundred.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Indeed. And I've recorded the Hellraiser Inferno video. Did that on Sunday, so I've got to edit that together and get that out.
That's going to be fun. Can't wait for that one.
That's my job this weekend.
That's your job, kids.
Anywho, we're going to call it there.
Yes.
It's been fun. It
has been fun.
And we're almost through with rewatching our crossovers.
We are. Man. There'll be more to come, though. There'll be more to come.
That will.
More anger. More sophistication.
Yes. Okay, fair enough. Right, I'm off now. Good timing. We will all see you on the next one. Bye-bye.